Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the Crown Season 4 Episode 6 reaction. Before I start it, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So here we go.
She's struggling to cope, apparently. Wretched in the marriage.
Of course she is.
If rumours are to be believed, she's doing things to herself. What kind of things? People do the strangest things when they're unhappy.
She's miserable.
I heard she was insisting on taking the baby with them on the tour.
What for?
As a stabilizing influence.
Since when has a baby ever been a stabilizing influence on anything?
I'm afraid I've already told Mrs. Parker Bowles. Perhaps she
Seriously.
can help me tell it.
All right, sir.
There he takes aim and fires. Boom!
But when the smoke clears, the hunter looks up to see the bear standing over him. And the bear says,
You're not really in this for the hunting, are you?
I wanted to wish you both luck and asked Sir Sunny to join us today to stress again the importance of the trip.
Do you have children?
No, ma'am.
Why does that not come as a surprise?
Diana.
Come with me,
Ma'am.
please. What do you see?
She loves William.
His Royal Highness Prince William.
That's a title. You can't see a title.
Very well. I see a baby boy.
Asleep or awake?
Boy.
Awake.
Loud or quiet?
Quiet.
Angry or calm?
Calm.
Ugly or beautiful? It's just a question, Mr. Adine, nothing to be frightened of. Is the child ugly?
No.
Then can we agree that this child is the opposite of ugly? Can we say he's a beautiful child?
I'm busy, ma'am. What is your point?
My point is that this child is not just beautiful. This child is perfect in every single way. So why should you expect me, as his mother, to be without him for 1 second, let alone 2 weeks?
Because you married the Prince of Wales, ma'am. And that is an act of service to the Crown and to the country, which you signed up to willingly and with open eyes. And you are the Princess of Wales.
And the greatest act of service that I can give to the crown as princess is not to be some neat little wife following the great prince around like some smiling doll, but to be a living, breathing, present mother, bringing up this child in the hopes that the boy that will one day become king still has a vestige of humanity in him. Because God knows he's not going to be getting it from any of his courtiers. Mummy's here.
Damn. Oh god. He was crying. I feel bad.
Diana, come on. You have to go.
I understand before we arrived, you received about a month's worth of rain in a week.
And then we're going to visit Ayers Dock. Ayers Rock.
What about the cost of the trip at a time when Australia is experiencing extreme weather? You know, and the money could be spent on the victims.
I'm afraid that's not really my department.
She's good with glamorous balls.
Charles! I can't. The heat. I feel dizzy. I think I need to go and sit down.
Can't you pull yourself together?
At this point, the princess seemed to struggle. The English rose wilting in the heat layer.
It's pathetic. She's pathetic.
so critical. Get this tour absolutely right, and yet she's so weak and fragile. One can't rely on her for simple.
You met her like that.
Side down wherever she goes. How would I get through the next 6 weeks without you?
By ringing me every day, letting me cheer you up. You're going to be brilliant.
God, I miss you, my darling. Your adulthood. If Diana had 1 ounce of the strength of character that you seem to display at every turn, then perhaps we could rescue her. God, now what? It never ends. I'll call you back.
We organise police, schools, couriers, military, security...
I don't care about any of that. It's intolerable.
What's intolerable?
Well, I don't expect you to understand. I just need him to let me go wherever it is they've taken my son. Then I need to see my son first. Our son.
She needs him. She's miserable and she needs her baby. Her love. Can't you see that, Prince Charles?
Thank you so much. Has he been all right? He's been great. Oh, darling. Hello. How are you? Yes. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh. Want to go to Daddy?
Around somewhere. Who's he look like? Looks like the toy. Windsor. William.
How old William in here?
Low performer.
3 years?
It's doing quite well.
I wanted to talk to you. I've had some thoughts.
About?
Us.
I have some things I'd like to discuss too. Let's go first.
Make a nice change.
What does that mean?
It means you always go first.
You won't poppycock.
You're the Prince of Wales. You were born to go first. Are you even remotely aware of how bad things have got for me?
I'm not blind. I can see how unhappy you are.
Well, you
How thin
both.
you've become.
You're both not happy.
Trust me, you don't know the half of it.
I know more than you think. So what do you want from me?
To be heard.
I'm listening.
No more than that. To be understood. Appreciated.
Yeah.
I don't need endless flattery. No one wants that. But I am trying my hardest to please you, to live up to your standards. And I don't think you have the faintest idea of what it's like to feel this way. To be constantly overlooked, ignored,
Don't have the faintest
unappreciated.
idea. I know what being overlooked feels like better than anyone. I've spent my whole life being unthanked, unappreciated, uncared for. And if I've been cold or distant with you, perhaps it's because I don't feel truly understood by you.
Does that explain why you keep going to her? I'm not going to say her name. I'm worried if I do, I might spit.
They don't want she got to do.
Well, that's what I
Seriously?
keep asking myself. What's she got to do with anything? But obviously, she's got a lot to do with everything because you can't leave her alone.
She and her husband are close friends, and not just of mine, but the whole family's.
Remember I found your bracelet? The one with your nicknames engraved on it, Fred and Gladys.
It's just harmless
For
fun.
3 days before our wedding, you gave that to her. And on our actual honeymoon, you wore the cufflinks that she gave you. With the interlocking initials, the 2 C's, interwoven and obscenely entwined like lovers. And on the same honeymoon, a photograph of her falls out of your diary. And then later in the year, I find your love letters, page after page of the passion I'm not getting from you.
Because you show no interest in me. Like, you refuse to come to Highgrove, where I'm happiest.
Yes, because she is there. Oh, and not just her, but the gardens and the polo and the hunts. And the boring old philosophers and father substitutes who patronize me and ignore me, but love her, presumably. Which is why the 2 of you are perfect for each other. So where do I fit in?
You fit in because you're my wife. And Because I love you.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I don't.
I do.
Gosh.
So, how are we going to solve it?
Well, I suppose.
And you look gorgeous too. Your beauty, your radiance is a great, shining, spectacular miracle. When I see the light in people's faces when they look at you, it makes me realize that I'm the luckiest man in the world and we're the luckiest family in the world. It makes me want to ring the Queen back in London and say, can you hear that, Mummy? Listen to that. It's 100 decibels louder than anything you ever got. Chew on that. Chew on that.
See, this is beautiful.
You know, I think this might be the most important conversation we've ever had.
Okay, I like this. They are both happy.
Patiently to take up the best possible position around the ropes, cordoning off
The reception the royal couple were getting. We're desperate to get a glimpse of the perfect couple.
So it works. They are both happy, in
Even
love.
overseas reporters who've seen it all before seemed a little taken aback by the sheer scale and excitement.
In case you've been living in a cave, perhaps I should introduce you to a most remarkable woman and mother who I am proud to call my wife.
I love this. Yeah, of course. Different bedroom.
A phone call from Mrs. Parker Bowles.
Oh.
Would you like to return it?
No, please no.
No,
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't. Thank you, Edward. That'd be all.
You don't have to, okay?
I could have danced all night.
So, has that been the highlight?
Well, that's hard to say. But I suppose the greatest highlight has been, well, meeting all of you, the people of Australia. You've made us feel so welcome, so at home.
Oh, well, perhaps because you've been so refreshing. You're not what we expect from royalty.
Well, that's because I don't think of myself as royalty. You know, first and foremost, I'm a wife and a mother. That's what's most important to me.
She really is a wonderful mother.
And how's William getting along?
He's having a magical time there.
So he likes Australia?
Oh, well, let's put it like this. His favourite cuddly toy used to be a whale. Since coming here, it's been firmly supplanted by a koala.
10,000 people were waiting.
I hope they don't fight. I don't wanna. This is already beautiful. I don't wanna see them fight again. That's a lot of people. so beautiful. Oh my god.
Some even bigger, I'm told, than those you got back in the 18th century, or whenever you went.
1954. And I very much doubt it.
Along with raves in all the newspapers for Diana's beauty and charm, and most of all, her motherhood.
Anyway, why is all this a problem?
You and I both know how much Charles craves reassurance, and attention, and praise.
Oh no.
This tour of Australia and New Zealand was supposed to be his grand debut, his moment in the sun, his future king. Just saying.
Prince Charles might be jealous about this. They will be fight again. No. No. Oh.
Don't think so.
Which one do you fancy giving you the kiss of life?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Prince Charles here, Prince of Wales. He's playing on a borrowed pony called Apollo.
Seriously?
Number 2 there. And here comes Prince Charles, swooping from his position at the back. He's
Everybody ready? Get set, go!
No. Wow, it's just so beautiful in here.
To be engaged to such a lovely lady. And my goodness, I am lucky enough to be married to her. But that's the thing about ladies, you never quite know what they get up to when their back's turned. The final straw, honestly. Putting faces, horsing around while I'm trying to do my job.
I was blushing at your compliment.
People were laughing in my face at the end of a week in which half of Australia has also been booing me. I don't deserve this. This is supposed to be my tour. My tour as Prince of Wales to show up one of the key countries in the Commonwealth at a very delicate moment politically, and thanks to you.
Thanks to me, people have shown up. Thanks to me, people are interested.
No, thanks to you, people are laughing in my face. Booing the heir to the throne, booing the crown.
Oh, come on! Oh, don't do this! Please! Open the door! Charles? You still have 10 days to New Zealand to get through.
I hate this. Oh. Prince Charles, it's not her fault, okay? She's an angel. That's why people love her.
Hi, Griff.
Kensington Palace.
just had a triumph.
I don't consider it a triumph if at the end of it my husband and I are wretchedly unhappy.
Look at these pictures of you both everywhere. Are you really telling me that's unhappiness?
Well, not in that moment.
Yeah.
No, in that moment it's perfect happiness. But then behind closed doors it's a different story. He resents me, resents the attention I get.
And why is that?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me he's your son.
Because I've been a terrible mother, is that what you've come here to tell me?
No.
Or the Duke of Edinburgh, a terrible father?
Of course not.
I struggle to understand Charles sometimes too. I think that's no secret. But us sitting here sticking knives into him isn't helpful either.
Because since I've joined this family, it's not been easy. I've been given no help, no support, just thrown in the deep end, and I think that people out there can sense that I've suffered, that I'm undervalued, ignored.
I think it's a mistake to assume that people are feeling any sympathy for us at all.
And I think it's a mistake to assume they don't. You've seen how the crowds responded to me in Australia, here too, and instead of resenting me for it...
I assure you no one resents you.
Charles resents me. Anne resents me, and is it possible that you resent me too? All I want is to play for the team.
You're the Princess of Wales, so of course you're part of the team.
Then show me.
But all of you
This whole
jealous
thing, it starts and stops
for her.
with you. You're the captain of the team. If you show me love, approval, and acceptance, everyone else will follow.
I think we've gone as far as we can for now. We can continue another time.
Oh, don't dismiss me, please. Don't push me away. Mama.
I wanna cry. Can you just hug her?
That's all I want.
Oh my god.
It's all any of us want from you.
I'm crying.
Is it too much to ask?
A hug? Yes. What kind of hug?
Seriously?
A tight, rather desperate hug.
Oh my god.
Yes. But is it possible that she has a point? We are rather a tough bunch in this family. We don't give out much praise.
She has a point,
love
of
or
course.
thanks. Perhaps someone like Diana is best placed to
Hug everyone else too.
to connect with the modern world. And isn't that how the crown survives? It stays relevant by changing with the times.
Diana is an immature little girl who, in time, will give up her struggles, give up her fight, and bend, as Philip did, as they all do. And when she bends, she will fit.
And if she doesn't bend, what then? She will break.
Princess Margaret, she knows what will happen. She understands. She's the only one understand that. Okay, so I cried. It's just like everything that Diana did is always wrong in the royal family. She did that, and then Prince Charles is jealous, Prince Anne is jealous, even the Queen. I'm so glad that when they both happy, like, oh my god, finally. But then it's just like, it's a couple of minutes, and then they are fight again, just because Prince Charles is jealous of her. This is... First, he doesn't love her. He still loves Camilla. And then he's jealous. Not just him. Every royal family jealous of her. Especially like everyone. The Queen, Princess Anne, just because she is beautiful, everyone loves her. She's a freaking angel. And then she did her job, and everyone jealous when she nailed it, and she just need a hug. And I cried for that. She's really miserable being a royal family, and I'm so happy people loves her, you know. Everyone knows she's miserable. She's a good mother. She's really. Okay, so that was my reaction for this episode. This is a good episode. This is actually a good episode. So I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. Please subscribe and like this video, and see you.